Hey everyone, Veloci here, and today we're going back to Brock again, and now where we left off, we had given all the materials to Shay, and now we're about to go into the arena for a knife fight. Alright, make sure I'm at full health. Alright.
Should I do a little training?
Oh, I think I need to talk to Shay rather than ever training.
All right, time to fight.
I love your enthusiasm.
Be careful, though. That new challenger comes from nowhere and looks very strong.
No worries. I don't intend to die today.
Well, I'll remind you to quit if things go wrong.
Me? Quitting? Never.
Silly you. If only you had good life insurance. Give it your best.
Oh, I fell. Oh.
Can't be.
Well, that was... I don't know what just happened. I just...
Possible.
Oh, okay, this is... you know what, I'm gonna get a little more experience, that might. Oh, because, man, they just tear you down. Okay. Got the drones. There, that's one guy down. Yeah, and the problem is with the knife fights, I can't take any items in. Oh, actually, no, that's just the arena. Okay, just gotta get them, bait them in, have them damage themselves. There we go. One guy down. Dang, got through the medium. I don't think I've done special.
Yeah.
Alright, let's just
Oh man, look at the.
hit. No, I'm just gonna do a little more train, get one more level. Oh, I haven't seen this before. A tribot with a hit. Geez, these robots are tough. Like, how are you supposed to avoid some of these moves? Here you go. Yep, I'd say I've gotten this. Oops. Oh. That would have been embarrassing if I died right there. You know, I'm thinking maybe I should try the night fight again.
All right.
Oh, I seem to be doing much better now. I don't know what's there, why is there all of a sudden. Whoa, I just annihilated those guys. Oh. All I wanted to do was get food and get these balloons. Here. You gotta continue. You want? Oh, RJ.
RJ? What are you doing here, man?
What do you think? I'm here for my revenge.
Revenge?
You wrecked my life. You tricked me. She fired me. Hacker too. All because of you.
Oh, gosh. I didn't realize. Looks like I ruined someone else's life today. I'm so sorry.
Don't care. You're gonna get it.
Well, if that's a good fight you want, I won't let you down.
I'm almost down on health already.
Not your day, bro. You'd better quit now.
Never.
Wait, I thought I... Oh wait, I think I went to the wrong option.
What?
As long as I'm standing, I'll keep fighting.
No choice.
I didn't mean to pick that option.
Possible.
I really did not mean to... There we go. I'm wondering a special attack when I leveled that up, that also... Oh. Alright, let's get an energy drink in. Alright, I'm just saving this for later. Jesus. Rat is fast. Yeah, I'm glad these balloons are... I'm pretty sure they're placed here so it helps heal you up. That's what I think anyway. Alright, I've got this. Nice, nice. More strings, it's always nice.
That's enough.
No. No! I'll get ya, even if
I said stop. You won't get anything out of this. Don't make me. Listen.
I'm hurt. Bad on the inside. Let's end this.
I won't. No matter what you try and pull.
You prefer mental torture?
I'm gonna get you some help. I'll convince the hacker to hire you back.
Bro, you probably shouldn't bring that up out here.
Okay. Your last chance.
Oh well, we won.
You mean I won?
Yeah.
600,
Good job,
nice.
bro.
Shay, am I a bad person? I keep ruining other people's lives. I promise everyone I'll fix things, but every time I try, I fail.
Don't you worry. Soon you'll have a chance to change everything.
I will?
I hope you enjoyed your
Really?
last VR night fight.
The last?
Yeah, I'll be unreachable tomorrow, and after that, I've got no idea what will happen.
You're scaring me.
Yeah, what is gonna happen?
So, as I said, I won't be available tomorrow.
Are you leaving?
I just need time for myself.
Focusing on your new invention?
Yeah. Oh, before I forget, here.
An envelope? Open me when desperate? There's something you're not telling me.
Don't worry, it's just in case.
Huh?
I'll be saving your bacon once again.
Interesting.
Or is it the other way around? Oh, I don't know anymore.
Could you be more cryptic?
You'll figure it out.
Oh, well, I stopped trying to understand you a long time ago.
You know, I am wondering if she's gonna be making, really making an invention for me to go back in time and make different choices. Is perhaps
See ya.
within I can save. I could save. A tramp, for example.
Bro, goodbye. I'll miss you.
Hey, what are you
No,
saying?
I can't. Gotta focus. Time to finish this for good.
What are you
Getting worried about Shay.
nervous?
Everyone around me is acting funny these...
Oh, and wait, we're back here again?
Going somewhere, Croc?
Weird. Why do I have a feeling of deja vu?
Wait, there's another
We're
knife
not
here?
in the mood for jokes.
Go away. I don't want any trouble.
Sure. Give us your stuff and you can pass.
Over my dead body, buddy.
You sure about this, Dot?
Coward! He's outnumbered! He can't do anything to us as long as we stick together. Come on, guys! That Croc will give us what should be rightfully ours. whether he wants to or not.
Come and get me.
There's gonna be another one of those almost unwinnable fights. I don't know, I remember that from last...
Getting worried about Shay.
Oh, it's not an
Everyone around me is acting...
unlosable fight. I have to win this. You know, why do I use my all this time? This stick is just so much better. Sure, it's a little less versatile. Okay, this... Why is this stick so overpowered? Oh, I forgot I had food. Whoops.
Dot, we better give up.
No way! The boss wouldn't want us to. Besides, look what I got when he was too busy punching you.
His phone. Good job.
What?
What?
Now, give us the rest, Scaly.
Oh, want more? I'll give you more.
For leftovers, that wasn't too bad at all. Don't feel like sleeping yet. Maybe Odd is online. Darn. Oh yeah, I remember now. He's supposed to be at his trial this evening. Hey, what's this? Someone noticed my search and commented.
Why is that in all caps?
Huh? A text live conversation? From that same guy. Weird. I'll reply.
Wait, is this an AI trying to... him? Wait, no, he's at the hackers. Wait, the rats took the phone and went to the drums.
Okay, I don't like this, but this guy knows things. I should cooperate for now, to pump him for information. Hopefully I won't regret this. Darn, he logged out. No way! He's right! There's something fishy about all this.
Does that guy have steel fists or what?
Do you know who I am, little jerks? Well, I bet your boss remembers.
The boss?
I'm not in the mood for talk. Give me that phone, or else.
Oh, no.
Crap.
It's him!
Him who?
He's the guy who blew us all up yesterday.
No. No way.
What's Kraft gonna
Don't want to die.
think?
Take that phone and my money.
100 unis redeemable coupon. Well, that was money easily won. What a day. Let's get some shut-eye.
What was that? Is this how Brock makes money?
I thought you would be freaking out more.
What? Where did you come from?
You tell me!
Oh,
Have
now
you
he's
been
upset.
following me?
Yes? Is that a problem?
Well,
Listen, I'm sick of your little secrets. What have you been doing?
investigating.
Where? Where were you yesterday? And this afternoon when I was about to snuff it? Well, I'll tell you. You were in the drums.
Oh, that's true. How did you...
Doesn't matter. When did you intend to tell me?
I, just forgot.
Forgot? What are you hiding?
I've joined the police, temporarily. Actually, I was. It's over.
The police?
Long story.
Obviously.
I'll tell you everything, but please, not now. Way too tired.
Then just answer this. What's the deal with you and those squealers from earlier?
Just some thugs. They tried to steal my belongings, so I defended myself.
Is that so? It wasn't just defending. You smashed through them like a pro. Where did you learn to fight like that?
Sure. I mean, he doesn't want secrets.
You don't remember? I wasn't always a detective. Back when I met your mother, I was a boxer in fight pits.
A boxer? I remember now. Like, I always knew, but weren't they rendered illegal and shut down?
Yeah, they were.
Then, what is it you do every night exactly?
VR fights?
You're a VR fighter?
Yeah.
All this time, why didn't you tell me?
I chose not to. After the accident, things changed. Doing money with illegal, violent activities. This isn't what your mom would have wanted. I wanted to be a model for you. That's why I started my detective career. To start afresh. But I soon realized this would never earn enough money to sustain both of us.
That is quite hard, like, to choose between money and pay at times like this.
So, I had to go back to it again. I'm sorry. I'm not the person you want me to be.
Are you kidding me? That's awesome! I'm not exactly a fight sports fan, but I'll watch you next time.
So, you're not mad at me?
I was. I just wanted the truth. Now it's starting to make sense. I'm so silly. I should have figured it out considering how hefty you are.
Hey, you keep saying I'm fat.
Just me joking. Well, you've got a round belly, but despite that, you're the strongest guy I know.
Yeah, even the biggest squealer stands no chance against me.
That's cool. I won't have to worry anymore that,
You've been worried for me?
Well, up until now, I've been relying on you. But this is all gonna change tomorrow.
You know, when you're a drummer, I won't be around. But you can always count on me.
Thanks. All right, I trust you. No more secrets, okay? Tell me you haven't hidden anything else from me.
I swear, no more secrets. Life is too short. I don't want us to get into arguments again.
Agreed.
Look, your birthday's in a few days.
You remembered.
Nice.
How about I prepare something special for you?
Cool. I'll be looking forward to it. But if you don't eventually, that's okay. I'll understand.
You know what? I can't wait to give you something. Here.
That's
a bread.
I had one like this. You remembered.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've lost a lot of my memories from that time.
Nice.
But when I saw it,
Thanks.
that's nothing. I got it for free.
Still.
Okay. Whatever happens, I'll be there for your birthday.
Cool.
This is
About
things are
earlier.
getting
I know.
long.
You don't have to say anything.
Now but I'm now worried about who Graf
Good night.
contacted.
Good night, kiddo.
That chapter.
Update in progress. Firmware installed. Target defined.
That's ominous. Oh, here's some robots I haven't.
Phew. Another nightmare. At least that one didn't involve me. It was totally absurd. It's not like bots would... Huh? Hey, what are you doing here? What do you want?
What the heck's happening?
Graf, stay back. I'll handle it.
What?
Oh. Wait, how did I miss eating that?
No!
That was
Phew. Another
a little
nightmare.
dramatic.
Huh? Hey,
What the?
Oh yeah, the rubber cutter. Why didn't I do this, sir?
Yeah, you got him good.
those bots. They broke in here to attack us.
Why?
Wish I knew.
Looks like ordinary tribots. They shouldn't behave like this. I bet someone's got a grudge against you. About yesterday, you must find the culprit.
The culprit?
What's happening with the pipe pills? Squealers must be behind it. They're selling pills at outrageous prices. And considering what happened just now, who knows if the events aren't somehow linked? You're a detective. Time to investigate. Besides, I've seen what you're capable of. You can beat the crap out of those squealers.
I see. You're overestimating me, but you realize I won't get paid for this?
Sometimes we have to act for the greater good. Besides, with the haze,
True.
slummers like us won't go very far without the tox-out pills. I can skip meals for a day or two, if this means getting to the bottom of this.
Very well. I will investigate it. What about you?
I've got my last trial this morning.
Last? Already? Maybe you shouldn't...
No way I can skip it. This is crucial.
Will you be okay? I mean, someone may be after us.
Don't worry. I'm certainly not as strong, but I can defend myself. It's not like we're living in a safe place. I'm used to it.
All right. Just be careful, okay? By the way, here.
A tox-out pill? But
Oh,
how?
good.
Shay gave me one.
Thanks. Hopefully that situation is resolved by tomorrow. Oh my! I'm late!
And there he goes. Got a bad feeling about today. Oh well. Better make some meal plaster or whatever horrible food is left. I'm sick of leaving for investigations on an empty stomach.
You've got mail.
Usually I leave getting the mail to Brock, but he said no more secrets after all.
Wait. Can I
An
look into the
invoice from a guy named Mr. Rekka.
Wait, is that the guy you caught?
Supplementary fees for the fear you've provoked. The TriWeb invoice. Whoa! I wasn't aware we paid that much. Oh, there's another paper. A bank statement. I guess it must be littered with negative figure. What? There's 100,000 unis on that account?
Allison?
Must be some kind of mistake. The account beholder is Leah Filch.
Oh, wait, that's his mother.
What could this mean? No time to think about this right now. I need to hurry. The last trial could start any minute now. I don't have time to chit-chat. It's burning. No one's around. Weird.
Oh, he must not be a... Now I'm kind of wondering what's at the bunker. Oh, that's where he...
One thing's for sure. I'm not coming back here.
Yeah, now time to look to see if anything's changed. Oh, what happened to the merchant?
Some religious plastic. No one will mind if I take that damaged unit. Without anyone to watch over it, the whole stand is going to be vandalized anyway. I like reading books. Just not that type of reading. It goes pretty much against everything I believe in. Going to this dump? No thanks.
So I got the plastic. In this.
Closed. Darn.
Interesting. It's a cabin.
Forbidden access. Forbidden access.
I should have guessed.
Alright, let's head over to the Consciousness Center.
Hey, Graf!
Hey.
Anxious?
Yeah. And I wish this was due to the trial.
I know what you mean. With that pill shortage going on, I'm lucky my uncle provided us with enough this morning.
Better not worry him with my recent trouble. Me too. Brock got me one.
By the way, yesterday I got to work with your old man. We investigated a murder case together. It was so cool!
Wait. Brock didn't say...
Wait, what?
Yeah, the police is seriously understaffed currently. At least on the human side. So Uncle Wes decided to send us.
How did that go?
It was totally crazy. Detective Brock, I mean, your old man managed it like a pro. This was a convoluted mystery, tied like spaghetti. And yet he ended up finding the truth. When the criminal escaped, he chased after him out on the rails of the highway to arrest him.
He did?
Yeah, your old man is so cool. Uncle Wes was so furious he fired him. But if you ask me, he was right to chase that criminal.
Seems like you already know more about Brock than I do.
Don't tell me you're jealous. Oh no, look who's coming straight at us.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
You!
Oh, what's with you?
I almost died yesterday because of you!
What?
This is ridiculous.
You swallowed my pill. Do you know what it's like to suffocate for hours?
All right. I admit.
I'm gonna...
Wait! Please don't hurt me! I had no idea what was going on in the slums. That was just a prank.
A prank?
I'm sorry. This was an accident. I didn't want you dead. You've got to believe me.
I swear.
Shh! Mom's coming! Please, guys! Don't tell her! It would ruin my future!
That's a serious decision. Announce or... I mean, he was somewhat redeeming himself, but I mean, he still took that pill, not... And what? I'm gonna say yes.
InvestiRaptor! Raph!
Yes?
I've got something important to tell you. Your precious son here. During yesterday's trial, he stole my Tox Out pill and left me to die.
No way! Don't listen to him, Mom. He's just jealous of my performance. You know I've been working hard. I had no reason to do that.
I will ask you a single question. Does this matter right now? I'm afraid this is unrelated to the trial. Thus, I cannot take this into account.
But...
I'm sorry.
See? Liars never win.
You scoundrel!
Let it go. We really need to focus on what's coming.
You're right. This is the final step.
Now I'm kind of worried about the... I'm like, that you didn't go.
Everyone,
And...
as you know, this is your final day. First, let me display the current scores. The final trial starts now.
Oh, 46, that's nice.
You've got exactly 1 hour. Good luck.
Mom? Wait! What are we supposed to do?
How are we supposed to do this trial if we don't even know what it's about?
I think this is part of the trial itself. In life, we won't always be told what we're supposed to do. It's up to us to decide.
But if we screw up, our future is doomed.
Relax. We'll figure something out.
I got this. I'm out of here, suckers. Good luck for the rest of your life in the slums.
Any idea?
This morning I got an ad message. The museum is open to everyone today.
The History Museum? Now that you mention it, I received it too.
Maybe that's not a coincidence. It's located in an independent area near the edge of the dome. One of the only areas aside from the center and the police department to be run by drummers.
How do you know all this?
Uncle Wes brought me here once. He said history's very important because it reflects the natural evolution of things, making it easier for us to accept changes.
Accept changes?
Well, you know, he's an old man. Anyway, what do you think?
Good idea. This should be interesting.
Whatever you choose, I'll follow you, Graf. If we do a blunder, we'll do it together.
Thanks, Ott.
The spirit.
I'm glad to have a friend like you.
You and I both.
Let's go. Not many visitors
this
around.
looks interesting.
Obviously.
What do you mean?
It's an open day. Drummers don't like getting near slummers very much. On the other hand, slummers are more concerned about daily survival than culture.
You got a point. Empty. Below is written a primitive mirror, blackened by the passage of time. Its compact form factor made it easy for tamed Earthians to carry around everywhere. More specifically, the presence of countless bacteria indicates that they stored it inside their rectum.
What?
That's a weird skull. Ears on the side instead of on top? No pointed canine teeth? What kind of species is that? This skull is dated 1 million BR. This stands for before rebirth. It was found at the bottom of the ocean floor, which explains its exceptional preservation state for its age. It belongs to an extinct species we've called tamed Earthian. We've determined that this one was bipedal, unlike most ancient animals. The representations below seem to have been handmade by this species. If confirmed, tamed Earthian would be one of our first ancestors featuring creative skills and a surprising intelligence, though much less developed than our own. Looks like some ancient model of our Toxout pill. Isn't this screw a bit off? This medal commemorates the invention of the Toxout pill, also known as Daily Pill and Anti-Pollution Pill, in 325 after rebirth.
Wait, did he say 320?
It counters the effects of the permanent haze in Atlasia. However, the protective effect only lasts for 1 day. History has forgotten the name of our benefactor, yet this breakthrough discovery allowed the expansion of the modern world outside the boundaries of the dome. Whoever wrote this knows nothing. Living outside the dome is far from a nice thing. 385 AR? We've been using it for such a long time? Wait, what? My screwdriver won't do. The tip is different, obviously. That's some ancient panel here. There must be another way. It won't fit.
Alright, Alright, let's check out this other
feathered
things.
tails, and stones dated 200,000 BR. These distinct features make them, without any shadow of a doubt, the first traces of the Untail worshipping. A collectible ad? Oh, I don't need any explanation for this one. That's Rebirth Day, the great turning point after the catastrophe which ended up polluting the whole planet. If it wasn't for the dome, humanity could have gone extinct. Population is estimated to have grown from 50,000 on Rebirth Day to 1 million by 172 AR.
Interesting, there's some blue numbers and a blue letter.
Yet, a dome's housing capacity is supposed to be 200,000 max. Therefore, restrictions on the number of births had to be put into place. Some history about the revolt. 5 centuries after the Rebirth Day, tensions increased between the descendants of nomads living outside the dome and the domists living inside. Even though their ancestors made their own decision to live outside, the nomads began to claim the same possessions and rights as domists, resulting in free trade circulation between the two sides. A revolt turned into a war, which claimed hundreds of thousands of victims. It is during this conflict that domists named the outside people slummers, while they respectively started calling people living under the dome drummers. The overwhelming violence of those revolts still resonates to this day. No further rebellion involving all united slummers ever happened again.
I wonder if that's something that could happen.
The color of the panel is different here. Was something there before?
What's this tribot doing here?
I wonder, maybe to handle security? 3026 AR, Tridecium 5th, the Autarchism Day. Over the history, several political models have succeeded one another. The longest running, a direct democracy involving several countries, was phased out after years of skepticism and a deep economic crisis. Resistance came from political grounds, who didn't want to believe there could be a better model. However, the vast majority of Atlasia citizens refused those debates. They believed politics to take a growing part of their free time, and judged themselves unable and unwilling to decide. A census survey was conducted, which clearly showed that political talks are harmful for humans' health.
That could be true. I mean, a lot of stuff has.
It was then decided that
people.
politics would be banned altogether. A self-proclaimed government now makes the decisions for everyone. This way, no citizen has to worry about bigger state decisions in their day-to-day life. In addition to this, Atlasia became independent, cutting all remaining ties with nearby countries. Atlasia citizens can focus on their own priorities. This freedom is what gave it the name Autarchism. I bet this controls the lasers. What a strange device.
What's it doing on the
Kinda
floor?
looks like my phone, but even mine doesn't look that ancient. What's it doing on the floor? That must be an exposition piece. The current sex ratio at birth for females is 31%. Archaeological research suggests this hasn't always been the case, but it is the unequivocal result of our evolution. Who knows? Maybe nature did it itself to prevent disproportionate population growth.
Yeah, that
In the
does
past
seem low.
centuries, males and females fought for their rights. In our society, females are deemed too valuable to do trivial jobs, and it's their duty to carry and take care of children.
Again, they forget to mention these rules don't apply in the slums, but the low female birth ratio does.
It's interesting. We really haven't seen that many females
It's not like
in
there
this
are many
game.
women roaming around the slums.
There's, I mean, really, there was Leah.
And the few
that
I've ever met
merchant.
are way too busy making a living to worry about offspring. Hey, look! There's some keyhole here.
You're right. I think something's written inside. CC, under STU seat.
Strange. You think this may be a clue?
Might be.
I'm worried about the Those tribots are scaring me. Those tribots are... Weird. The keys are all aligned on this keyboard. What's it for? I should take a closer look. I can't press here. The key is missing. Starting from the 9th century, technology got progressive evolutions. Entertainment became an important part of society, as evidenced by all the cultural objects retrieved. Here is an ancient musical instrument we've carefully restored, according to the materials found in direct proximity of its remains.
I mean, that's ancient, sounds pretty modern too. Oh, okay. E2.
Did I win? I think I heard something fall. Cool, here's my reward.
A sphere.
Something fell in there. Another reward.
Alright, I think I need at least one of each. Oh.
I didn't have this one yet.
And now to get the pyramid.
Do I have the whole collection now? Restrictions we still... That seemed like a... No, that's... I'm a shit.
Yeah.
People say I'm... That's because... Empty. Below is a primitive mirror, blackened by the passage of time. Its compact form factor made it, more specifically, the...
Oh, maybe use the...
Yes! The tip of that pyramid fits the screw. And there you go. Looks like some ancient... This metal, it counter history has... 380...
And there's E.
Am I... Brock would...
Oh, and then put this...
Whoa, I have a weird idea. Maybe... Let's try... Nope. Good thing I tried this. I didn't go... 3,000... There you go. A crystal clear key. Starting from the 9th century, here it...
Okay, so I gotta look for... Oh, there are clues into which keys I...
If we don't get to be drummer...
Well, it's not like anyone would pick me anyway.
Why do you say that?
You know why.
No, you're not! I mean, yes, you're a mixed breed, and I understand it's difficult, but you're a really nice person, and the best friend I could ever hope for. I'm certain you'll find someone.
You think so? What about...
Me?
Yeah. When you get to be a drummer, will you try having a family?
I didn't really think about it. My parentage is so broken that I can't even consider passing this failure on to any children. Besides...
Besides what?
Nothing. A crystal sphere. Yeah, and then I'll put some salt on it and have a good meal.
Okay.
A hologram with a timeline mentioning the major inventions of our civilization. Usage of potentially polluting power sources was forbidden until the 25th century. This hampered the capacity of scientists to improve our everyday life dramatically. We're all living in a golden era with visible technological improvements over less than one generation.
Oh, sure. For drummers, conditions for us slummers don't really advance at the same rate.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Population is estimated to have... A couple of heroes in particular. This event, that's odd.
I think he won. I know it's a good thing I have a pen. Here, let's see. 1B. Oh wait, but then that's... And then 2B. A, 4A, 5A, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are...
Oh, I don't need it. That's rebirth. If it wasn't for... I tried this. Let's put it... Whoop! I'm straining. An ancient device. I wonder what kind of creatures use the...
Wonder if I could use this on...
I'm worried about the result of... I can't... That seems... No, that's stupid.
I already tried putting things in there.
I'm ashamed of myself.
Wait, am I able to... I wonder...
I'd rather not burn this one down.
That was an interesting idea for sure.
couple of heroes used all in particular. This event closed off contact. That's odd. This is an exposition on the construction of the dome.
Okay, and then 7B A E.
The current sex ratio, who knows? In the past, again!
Interesting, you can just do this. Yeah, I wonder what happens when you get more than...
Nothing?
Yeah, so I guess I've got to be. Oh, what's this? What is that? Oh, that's 9A. But then why is this highlighted?
People say I'm... That's because...
Wait. Oh.
The statuette fits in the slot.
Good job, Graf. I think you unlocked something.
A symbol.
Must be important.
3 stands, 2 statues.
Oh. Wait, I think I get this. Now, I gotta look for the letter that goes with...
Am I... Brock would definitely... Whoa, I have a... Good idea. This should be good enough to replace the missing dome. Hey! Something appeared on it!
Alright, 6.
Some history about the... Maybe. Let's... Nope. Good thing I tried the... I didn't go... Yeah! I tried this! Let's put it to the test. Whoop! I'm straining.
But what's with this ring right here?
It fits!
Ooh.
And displays something?
Okay, so that's 1D. Okay, so I have 1, 2... Probably gonna make a few saves so I don't miss. I doubt they would want me to punch anything. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 4, 6, X, 7, and 8.
I'm worried about... seemed like... No, that's... I'm ashamed of... People say that's... Because they... Am I Brock would definitely... Whoa. Maybe.
I mean, there's definitely something.
A keyhole with the words CC under STUC.
CC under STUC.
The key to our apartment. It's rusted. Gesture, basic screw. Nope. The color of the panel is different here.
I wonder if I need another object here. These the only 4 colored objects there are? And that's the thing, I've already tried all that before. Let's see.
Nothing? Good thing I did. I tried this one. I didn't go. Yeah.
Oh, I meant to
tried
do it.
Let's put it. Whoop. I'm straining. I'm worried about... I can't... That's... No, that's stupid. A sign. Or a button. In any case, I can't reach it.
Yeah, the barrier's in the... And then parchment on top of that X. Cool.
Hup. 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 Hup.
Oh, wait.
Hup.
Some old paper. With nothing on it except for one weird symbol. What's the point? Just as I thought. It fits perfectly.
So that's 5i. Wait, with this?
I can't quite move it. Maybe I need to opt for a more brutal way.
Graf? Are you sure this is the right way?
Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. Yeah, yeah, I need to be careful here. Oh, you know, I haven't looked at some of the... Oh, you know, I can... Oh, you know, I actually never looked at this. Yeah, I did terrible on the exam compared with others. So, I think Triros cannot cross citizens. They are about with strict safety protocols. And accidents have been... 11. Alright, but wait, it doesn't tell me what I got right and what I got wrong. Used by 2 for even figures. Ones. Oh yeah, I think I got that. Replace. So I guess I got 3 and 5 right. Unsure about who. Yeah, why did I get that? The key that CC under STUC.
I like reading. It goes pretty...
Oh wait. Oh, under Stewbot's seat.
Stewbot, please don't mind us.
What is human doing?
Aha! You found it?
Yeah, a key.
Let's hurry back to the museum.
Two to one, this fits into the keyhole.
Put the key in the hole?
Now what am I supposed to do?
I believe those ancient keys are meant to be turned one side or another.
I'll try.
Look! A panel moved right below the lock.
Does this help us?
I guess it's supposed to.
And then that's... Okay, so that's 3H. So we have 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
An X on this wall.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm missing 7 and 9.
I bet this controls a sign. In any case, I can't... See? It worked!
Yes, but...
No buts. Let's continue. Another major event happened during Anarchism Day, which was occulted by many news reportings. The newly formed government almost ended prematurely when a group from the slums, called Squealers, attempted a coup. They claimed power in order to protest against the promise that robots would take a major role in the future, leaving many out of jobs.
True, robots
This attempt
have done.
failed, however, and the new government quickly banned Squealers out of the country with the help of the militaries to avoid any further attempts. That was quite a harsh decision, but in retrospect, I can't really blame them. Those Squealers are quite the scum of our— Wait, that picture.
What was it, tramp?
Must be my imagination. I wonder what caused this crack. 3029 AR, Lorgus 9th. The blackout. Unprecedented in modern history, a power failure occurred that day for a few minutes. This caused a huge number of problems all over the country. The dome got cut off, which could have had dramatic effects, if not for the military tribots repelling slummers from trying to enter the drums. In addition, the tri-web went down. All citizens suffered from unpredictable situations, ranging from getting stuck inside elevators to falling air cars. A few of those accidents led to drum citizen casualties, who shall always be remembered. A few accidents. Mom's name is listed below. An X on this wall.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to hit the wall.
Alright, so we found the...
Well, it worked. Awesome! I found another one!
Oh, 7, 6, 7. Oh, we do have 7. E. C. D. E.
What was that?
I've solved the final riddle!
Congrats, Graf. I knew you could do it. Back to the Kansk, shall we?
Okay, let's go. Will this be enough to get our diplomas? Obviously. I have that feeling in my guts again.
Yeah, but I didn't do well on that first exam.
Graf asked me to investigate the pills shortage. No time to lose. Let's go.
Oh, so we got done with...
Oh, two... Leah passed this on. Promise.
No new mail since...
What? That's unusual. Did someone steal my bills? I wish. A call.
Interesting.
Someone I don't know. Hello?
I need your help urgently.
Oh, who's this guy?
Hold on. Who are you?
Dr. Gherkin, from the pharmaceutical factory. The Tribots have gone mad. I swear they're after me.
A drummer. Huh. What do you need me for?
Oh, can't I just explain when you're here?
Sorry. I'm already on an investigation, so...
Wait! I'm the only one who could fix the situation in the slums.
The pill shortage?
Not one. I can fix the pipe pills, but for this, I need to remain alive.
That's fantastic news. Well, not that you're in danger, but...
It's my job. No other drummer would agree to accompany me to this dump. Well, no offense.
Nope. It's a dump, all right. I just think you're overreacting. Just a little bit.
I'm not afraid of the slum's inhabitants, but those bots, there? Oh gosh, there's one in the corner, looking at me. I can see its shadow.
Why me, though?
I took the time to study your history in the last 10 minutes. You've got a track record for street fights. You sure can defend yourself.
Well, I'm flattered.
Besides, you're the only one who replied to my calls.
Oh.
Please, I'm begging you. How much do you want? 2,000 unis? 5?
5,000?
What? Not enough? Okay. Make it 10 then.
10? Deal.
Thank heavens. Please hurry. I'll be waiting for you in front of the factory.
Oh, man. Just escorting that guy from one place to another and get 10 grand? Oh, this is exactly what I needed. A lead and money. Did the tide finally turn?
You don't know? I'm curious if I can access stuff.
Nah.
Interesting that Graf can't get inside.
As an outsider, however.
Yet Brock can. Nothing else to do in there.
I need to hurry up to the factory. Closed. But this lock, that's new. A keyboard.
Nice.
3 slots. Noun plus verb plus noun is written down. Looks like I need to enter 3 words. Nah. Pretty sure I'm not.
Let's see.
Nope. I don't have enough items to solve this.
Although I'm wondering if I could probably just. It's so. Time enhances.
Nah. No way! Shay must want me to keep training while she's gone. Better not disappoint her.
Oh, hard training. Oh. I didn't defeat any of them. Oh, he's all got basics. Oh, and I'm almost leveled up. Now let's see if I can get...
Maybe I should.
There we go. Oh, why didn't I... Whoa. Oh, those military ZIs are... I didn't get us. I'm just getting experience right now. So interesting. The opponents you face seem to be dependent on which chapter you're on. Alright, well I got level in, at least.
Maybe I should... Oh.
Oh, the protest?
Let us through!
We have children! Don't let us die here!
Well, the pills!
Come on! We deserve to know what's happening!
Everyone! Break that entrance!
The situation is worse than I thought. I was so focused on my own problems. I didn't realize everyone in the slums is suffering.
Stop.
The cops.
Please! You must understand.
Violating the law. Stay away or be destroyed.
I'm scared.
Do something for us. Inform the government.
Violating the law. Last warning.
What should we do?
3, 2...
We can't fight them.
1.
Can't die like this.
Hey, wait! Don't run away! Too late.
Target acquired.
Well, I'm not going away. If there's the slightest hope I can help all these people, I'll take it.
Oh. What happened to my food? Oh.
Good job. The fat croc no longer rocks. Time to report and get our reward.
Okay, focus. Okay, already doing much better this time.
Man, they were tough. Hopefully I don't get into more trouble for wrecking all these police spots.
Scan complete. User allowed.
Oh, nice, I'm still left.
Drummer's working office, so they go, I don't need it. That's new. Please input your citizen certificate. Do I even have one? Nope.
I have something somewhere. Oh, I'm guessing the envelope is just a story thing rather than a... Is there any clues in here that indicate? I guess.
Wow, it's no one really his face.
I don't think there's anything.
Wrong code. Nope. Wrong code.
Okay, 3. 3, 6.
3 tries remaining until lockout.
What? Maybe I should stop going through trial and error before it's too late. Already done.
That is pretty clever. Because I need to find this.
Without... Should I buy some?
Oh wait, he might be down here. And nope, he's not down here. There anything in here? Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Later. I can hold.
Oh. I'm wondering if I could enter that building again.
Is someone there? Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna...
No use. It's not moving an inch.
I'm done with... Combining? Nope.
Where do I even talk?
Yep. Please place your...
Please wait. Estimating 2.
2? I need to hurry up to...
Oh. It was right there. My taskbar at the bottom was blocking it.
It must be the factory. Now, where's that guy?
Looks...
A self-contained vegetation growth system. That noisy pump inside irrigates the roots of the plants. A hole in the membrane, and here I thought this side was a perfect world. Color me disappointed.
There are...
A hole in the...
are quite a lot.
A fix spot. It's stuck on that container. Must be used to repair that membrane. I have a feeling it's not doing its job. I don't have much luck with bots today.
Oh, I gained access.
Hollow news of the day.
Chase.
I wonder who would be stupid enough to do this. Huh. I didn't remember this.
Interest. So there's another similar friend, I guess.
I need to... Seems hermetic. Only one way in. For a human, at least. Hey, is someone there? This is Brock. Can't you hear me? I know you're in there.
Oh, Mr.
There
Brock.
we go.
Sorry, I thought... Yikes!
What's going on?
The Tribots! They're coming!
What?
I hear them.
Oh, great. Another paranoid scientist. Come on, we gotta go.
No! What are you doing? Stop that!
Only when I've got you out of here. Come on, don't be a chicken. You're the one who asked me to come, remember?
I won't get out till it's safe.
It is safe.
I don't believe you. What if a bot jumps at me suddenly, or falls from the sky?
I guess I will have to.
Help! Somebody! I'm scared.
No way. He escaped. Oh, maybe I went too far? He had...
Is that not the right... to do?
I need a...
Then where could he have Yeah, fled to. Yeah, I'm just rushing through, seeing where that doctor went.
Uh-oh. Maybe the doctor's not so paranoid after all.
Target acquired.
Oh. Whoa. Oh. Oh, why didn't I heal?
Error 404. Target no longer exists.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I need...
Next time, listen to your intellectual superiors. Error. One cannot listen when they are dead. Never mind then.
Oh, I haven't seen this. Interesting, so it seems the screen you get and whatnot are...
Uh-oh.
Okay. Focus, focus. Jeez.
Good job. The fat croc no longer rocks. Time to report and...
Yeah, I definitely need food. That's what I'm missing. Ow. Okay. Whoa. Well, that... Yeah, it's hard to run away from these guys without taking damage. There we go.
Dr. Gherkin? Hey, Doc. I figured you'd come back here.
Did you get them?
Yeah. Totally destroyed and in little pieces. Look,
Truly sorry about earlier.
Oh, that's what I get for hiring a rough fighter. I'm ready now. Let's go to the border first.
Good. Can we talk?
Oh, of course.
Now I'm
been wondering for a while. Have we met somewhere? I could swear I've seen you before.
That's possible. I worked with your wife.
You did?
Of course. That was years ago, before I became part of, there's only one pharmaceutical company in this country after all.
Uh-huh.
Only one?
What exactly is happening?
The pills shortage? I don't know much. The bots run the factory and they started going crazy. In the meantime, the pipe pills all over the slums got damaged, so whatever's in stock wouldn't be transferred.
Then it's not just one problem to take care of.
I'm afraid so.
What does it take to fix those pipes?
It's technically complex. Only an expert like myself can fix them.
Obviously. Tell me more about Leah.
Her abrupt passing was a shock. She was a very valuable asset. I hope her job didn't cause her demise.
What do you mean?
I'm not supposed to say. My contract has a non-disclosure agreement which covers...
Tell me. Now!
Oh, I guess it's fine now. It's been almost 6 years, after all. Not long before the accident, she made a discovery.
What discovery?
I don't know. That's all she said in her message. It could have been anything. A breakthrough or a minor observation. Who knows? After all, her job was to find stuff. Unfortunately, I think the secret died with her.
Why is this the first time I've heard about that?
After the city power shut down, all data was lost, including this message. I only remember this after the investigation. It didn't seem so important.
We'll talk more after we're done, Doctor.
But I don't know anymore.
I said we will.
All right.
Is that guy hiding something from me? Oh well. He's my only clue to save the slums. And get paid.
I'll be around.
Stay close, please. For sure. Youngsters are crazy these days.
Oh, he stopped us.
Huh. I did.
Interesting way of walking.
More bots.
Oh no! What do we do?
They haven't noticed us yet. Let's hide.
I'm behind you.
Target acquired.
Oh, great.
Oh!
That didn't work out as I hoped. Oh. That's one down. Oh. Oops, didn't mean to throw that. Okay. Oh, why did I...
Hey, Doc. I could watch you duck and cover all day, but we can't stay here that long.
Oh, good job. Now, let me do my part.
A message.
Interesting. Don't trust that guy? But that's in all camps.
Oh my. That pipe peel is in a disastrous state.
Squealers, most likely. I bet they learned about the shortages and tried to steal as much as possible.
Fortunately, only external damage. So, Mr. Brock, why a detective?
I thought you read all my history.
Only what can be found in administrative, camera records, and other tracking methods.
Huh? Just figured there'd be some business. There ain't that many investigators in the slums. Why the question?
I just like to talk when I'm nervous.
Makes sense.
Ask me questions, please. I don't like the silence.
Oh, but wait, it's not giving me the option to
I'm
talk
done.
to.
Great news. Let's move on then.
I'll be right behind you.
Oh, that was the all from the first night fight.
Wait.
Will this man cause trouble?
Of course he will.
What should we do then?
Yes, boss.
Wait for me!
Scan user of.
What are we doing here?
Well, you're following me.
Shouldn't we fix the pipe pills?
Oh, that's right. Closed? Just my... Looks like there's a lock. Hey!
What? Where are they?
What? Enough chit-chat.
You're enjoying it? You must have suicidal tendencies.
No.
I'll fix this one.
The city is so quiet. I'm getting worried.
No, I believe most slummers are staying inside. That's the guideline when the haze is strong and the pollution levels peak.
Hope you're right. So, who's this journalist?
I'm not sure. They were disguising their voice.
Ain't that suspicious?
Well, now that you mention it...
Oh, great. Hope we're not walking into a trap.
Who would be mad enough to make a profit off such a terrible situation?
You wouldn't believe how far some people will go around here.
Oh, you know, I haven't been the clues. A journalist called Dr. Gerton with a secret identity.
I'm done.
Fast enough. Does it work?
For paying your bills, yes.
Who cares? What about the pills?
Well, we'll have to wait until the route is reactivated.
How long until then?
A few minutes? Maybe a day?
A day?
That's a very rough estimate. We don't do this that often.
And let's hope it's just a matter of minutes. Your journalist isn't here yet.
Let's look around.
Oh.
You?
I wasn't expecting...
Dr. Gherkin, I explicitly told you we should meet privately.
This is just my bodyguard. Don't worry about them. What's your name?
D. Let's keep
D?
this short. We're both busy people. I need some crucial information.
Very well then. Ask away.
Uh-oh. Sorry to interrupt, but some friends are following us.
Oh gosh, not again!
What's going on? Why are they attacking us?
Beats me. Stay back. I'll deal with them.
Ha! Don't think I'll simply stand by and watch.
rubber cutter go?
Looks like we're good. For now, anyway.
Dr. Gherkin, please follow me.
All right.
Wait!
Huh?
I don't trust her.
No, thanks for the help, huh?
I didn't ask for your help.
Oh, Mr. Cowboy thinks he's so strong.
This ain't no cowboy hat, miss. I'm a detective.
I see. Bodyguard, detective, and cowboy. You can do everything, huh? It's none of your concern. I'm only here to interview the doc.
Somehow, I doubt that.
What?
While I was fighting, I started to put two and two together. You're hiding something.
You were brainstorming in the middle of a fight? This is ridiculous.
Are you certain about this, Mr. Detective?
Trust me on this.
I don't have time to argue. Let's keep this moving.
No. My mission is to protect the doc so he fixes the pipe pills, not to wander around for an interview. We're not going anywhere until you've explained your true motive.
Aren't you persistent? Fine, you win. Ask away.
Doc, leave us alone for a minute.
But, Mr. Detective...
No worries. Put yourself in the corner. Scream if you spot one of those darn machines.
Oh, okay. Don't take too long.
Let's get started.
Oh, dear.
Earlier, you mentioned this was none of my concern, but your actions say otherwise.
My actions?
The messages you sent me. Don't trust that guy. Wondering about the sender, I asked a few questions to a particular individual named The Gloom. He confirmed a journalist woman sent them.
No way. That guy promised to keep it confidential.
I know how to squeeze the facts out of crooks like him. Now, considering you're the journalist who contacted Dr. Gherkin while concealing your identity, it's not hard to believe there's only one person behind all this. You.
Good thinking. A bit far-fetched, but you certainly hit the spot. Yes, I have reasons to believe the doctor is not coming clean.
Right now, I'm not sure who has the most secrets, but why bother warning me?
I'm not sure. Trusting an investigator seemed right. To be honest, I'm already starting to regret it.
There's no trust without truth. That's the whole point of this interrogation. Now, I have some clues regarding your true identity. Sin. The name rings a bell, huh? Of course it does. He actually hired me for an investigation 2 days ago. I found a picture of him with a woman and a little girl in his apartment.
Interesting that this game only takes place
That
over
night,
2 days.
when I met you in the virtual arena and accidentally revealed your appearance.
And I still hate you for that.
Took me a while to make the connection, but I finally realized you were in that picture. The hacker also mentioned you did research on Sin, obviously. You've been separated for a while, and you wanted to know his whereabouts. All this makes sense. Sin was a drummer, so you'd have to be as well. Journalism is a job only drummers can do. And I guess it's a coincidence you've asked us to meet right next to where he's been living. But I don't believe in coincidences.
Impressive. I'd say you're the best detective ever, if not for the luck that you've had in all these situations.
Huh, not luck. Quite the opposite. Always implicated in the worst events.
In any case, you're right. Sin Silver is my husband.
Silver?
The love of my life.
Weird way to describe someone you ditched.
It's a long and personal story.
Okay, let's not deviate from the matter at hand. Although this brings a whole new question. What exactly are you looking for?
Center did research on the government.
I'm starting.
Okay, reason she contacted Dr. Gherkin.
It's obvious you hold a grudge against Dr. Gherkin. First, you warned me about him with your messages. Then, you're worried about what may happen to your husband. I have a hard time imagining it. Is Dr. Gherkin a threat?
I'm still gathering evidence. But in an indirect way, yes. He doesn't know my identity yet, and I intend to use that as an opportunity.
He's just a scientist working in a factory. What could he possibly do?
That's where you're wrong. He's much more than that.
So, the scientist's job is a front?
More or less.
I mean Sin faked being a police
I think
officer.
I'm starting to understand.
Or, you know, stole that gun and all that. And said he's part of.
No way! You asked the hacker for searches on the government? And he accidentally slipped that he's part of something.
So you finally do understand.
That guy, as slim as an asparagasite, is a member of the government?
Yes, and I have proof of it.
Now I get it. Ever since meeting him, I thought he looked familiar.
Impossible. Citizens don't know the members of the government.
Well, true. Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. Why would he risk his life around here, all alone?
I have a theory on this.
Besides, the government's purpose is to serve the citizens, isn't it?
Don't be silly. You know things aren't that simple.
I bet this is the reason why you're directly concerned. You're working for the media, and the government controls the media. I can see where this is going.
In a nutshell, yes. That guy is responsible for my situation and Sin's.
Your situation? You still didn't tell?
Listen, time is running out. I need you to trust me.
What's your plan?
Luring him into a place where he can't escape.
What? That sounds pretty...
Ah!
What the heck? They can jump now?
What's going on here?
There's so many of them.
We're done for.
Come on, we gotta get out of here.
And go where?
Anywhere is better than here.
There's a bunker a few blocks from here. I have access to it.
Good.
Stay close to us, Doc. Let's go. Going to the bunker. This was a perfect opportunity for a plan. I should have protested against it. But in the situation we were in, this was our only option.
Oh, chapter 5 already done.
Psst. Graf, you're nervous?
Liberate.
You know, it's weird. I've imagined this moment many times. I thought I'd be super stressed, like the world on the verge of collapsing. I mean, if we don't pass, it's game over. We won't have a second chance.
Ot, please.
Oh.
Not me. I'm confident. If you're not, maybe you just don't deserve to become part of the best.
Shut up.
Sorry.
What? Clay just apologized?
Yeah, I know. I've been a little rough with you guys. I just needed it to get confidence in myself.
Maybe the world is collapsing after all.
Don't pay attention. He just wants to leave a good impression in case he failed.
No, I'm serious. Mom's coming. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Now who's the one stressing?
Everyone, before announcing the results, I would like to congratulate all of you. You've been offered this opportunity because you were the hardest working students from this year. Keep this in mind. Whether or not you'll be living under or outside the dome, you are the future. This world needs you. Yet, there are many things you're not aware. Each one of you is special. You're all linked together in ways you can't even imagine. I'd like to correct myself, though. Despite your hard work, your skills, and your intelligence, they're not the main reason you've been chosen. During those past years, I've attempted to make you aware and prepared, but no longer. In a few moments, your destiny will be in your hands. Now, here's the moment you've been waiting for. The final results. Here's Stuboth's score. As you know, this is the reference. Any score equaling or superior to this means you pass. Clay, my son, here is your score.
Yes!
I would like to point out that no favoritism whatsoever has been exercised. All criteria used for ratings are neutral. Next candidate, Ott.
Phew, that was close.
Congrats! I knew you could do it.
And now,
I mean it.
Graph.
I passed!
It's not that simple. You have received a 40 points penalty. So, here is your final score.
40 point.
What?
Oh,
Why?
The system has performed a check. Graph, your tutor is registered as a drummer.
Brock? A drummer?
As such, this breaches the institution rules that you signed when you got accepted here. This center is strictly reserved for slums children.
But... oh, I know. He's taken a job as a police officer. Temporarily.
No. He's registered as a permanent citizen. It's right there in the government mainframe data, which is inviolable. I'm sorry, Graph. The rules are the rules.
He lied to me?
Furthermore, you should have been automatically excluded. However, I attempted to save your profile by reclassifying this as a first-class penalty. This is the best I could do. Unfortunately, with your total score, this still wasn't enough for you to pass. I'm truly sorry.
Sorry? If you truly are sorry, change this!
I wish I could. My abilities are limited. I didn't write the rules.
Then, who did? Wait. If he's really a drummer, doesn't this automatically make me one as well?
You should know this by now. Children need to prove they earn this right. This is too late.
This can't be happening.
I shouldn't say this, but don't worry about it too much. You have a great destiny lying ahead of you.
A great destiny? I'll get to live the rest of my life in the slums. How can this be of little importance?
The final results are currently inside the center data. They will be transmitted to the government data frame tonight. Due to current events, there won't be any ceremony. I shall inform you as soon as possible when you're able to move under the dome. That is all. May the intel watch over you.
Wait, if I did get a high enough score, would he still pass, or is this scripted?
Well, that sucks. You didn't deserve...
Go away!
I just wanted to say, fathers should never be trusted. My mom learned this the hard way.
Fathers?
I'm sorry for you.
I don't want your pity! Scram!
Take care.
Did you hear what she said?
Boys, I have to close the building. Congratulations, Ott. Your arrival statistics showed a very low percentage of success, yet you passed. Your uncle is very proud of you.
Uncle Wes? How can you...
As for you, Graph, this is just a small setback. Do not let anyone else decide your future. Be strong. Prove yourself.
So, this is where our path ends. Goodbye, Ott.
What? No way! I won't let you go like this!
No choice. You'll be living under the dome soon. I'm glad for you, but you better stay away from me.
What?
My bad luck could be contagious.
Wait.
That's
not fair! You deserve to pass.
Life's unfair.
The Graph I know would never give up.
Oh, you're wrong. I never showed my true self. I'm just a liar and selfish. After all, I take from my old man. Why did you hit me?
What?
Get a hold of yourself. Haven't you noticed? The director said the results would be transmitted to the government's mainframe tonight, which implies...
They're not yet.
Yes, she's been giving us a hint.
If we can find a way to change the center's data before it gets transmitted...
You'll be accepted.
This is cheating.
Just this once. For a good cause.
And probably very risky. Are you sure you want to go along with this?
Is there any other choice?
I guess not.
The only question is, where do we start?
I know know someone who can hack into
say.
computers. Darn, she's not replying. That's not normal.
Do we have another option?
My belongings. I know! This morning, in the mail, there, an invoice from Mr. Rekka.
Rekka? What a weird name.
It does sound suspicious. And I get it now.
Oh! Spelled backwards, it becomes...
Hacker! Yeah!
What kind of hacker sends an invoice?
Maybe one who wants additional work. There's even an address here. Only valid for a few days.
That's silly.
Maybe that's why he's not detected by the automated security system. Sometimes the best solutions are the easiest ones.
Okay, it's worth a shot.
Yeah. Besides, I'm curious to know what business my old man had with him.
Let's check this out.
Detective. He should...
There wasn't anything there.
It's here.
That door?
Aren't you scared?
Well, yeah, but we need to do this.
What?
Let's go.
What the... Kids? Tisk, go play outside. I really need to find me some other goon.
Actually, we came to see you. You're a hacker, right?
I prefer the term skilled programmer bypassing securities. Wait,
that's another way to...
how do you know?
Doesn't matter. I need your help.
Ha! And you brought your pocket money, eh? I seriously doubt this will suffice, kiddos. Go away. You're wasting my precious time.
No.
No?
Listen, we're clients, right in front of you. What kind of businessman would ignore an easy sale?
Okay. Go ahead and tell me all about your lost cuddly toy.
I need you to hack into the Consciousness Center's data frame.
I see. You posted some naughty pics and they caught you, huh?
No! I need to pass my exam. I had great results. I should have passed if not for...
For what?
I thought you wouldn't ask questions.
You expect me to do a clean job, don't you?
My old man is a drummer, which is forbidden. Well, just make sure I pass.
Well, there are quite a few firewalls and other securities there, but that's feasible. For 100,000 unis.
What? 100,000?
I warned you. That's the price for a quality job.
He's a crook.
Hey, I'm doing a risky job.
Come on, Graf, let's find another way.
What other way? We've explored the possibilities. There's no other solution.
But how are you gonna get that kind of money before tonight?
Let me think.
Don't take all day. I hate flies buzzing around me while I'm working.
Tell me more about the croc from yesterday.
Yeah, there are 6 secret words in our data world, boy. Confidentiality.
And that's 7.
It's just one...
This is a deal between my client and me. No one else.
You don't understand. He's my
tutor.
Yeah.
He can be the Pope for all I care. You won't get anything from me.
Stupid squealer.
What did you just say?
Rat.
I'm not one of those dirty rats. I'm a mouse. You should know that by your age.
Okay. Sorry. Jeez.
Kids nowadays. What a disrespectful bunch.
So?
You'll keep bothering me with this, huh? Don't stay around him. That guy is shady.
Says the even shadier hacker.
He claimed to be a policeman. This doesn't make any sense considering his record.
What do you mean?
I've already said too much.
Tell me more.
1,000 unis, or my mouth is shut.
What? Forget it. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
picture? Give me a break.
I just meant to ask, is he the man who requested your help?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Let it go. He won't tell us anything.
This is what you're looking for, isn't it?
My own invoice? Oh, I knew kids' IQs were lowering, but I didn't know it was that much.
Would this do?
In exchange for a 100,000 unis job. Are you crazy?
No need to I have the money.
What?
Take a look at this.
Oh, interesting.
This account was opened by my mother. There's more than 100,000 unis on it. She's dead now, so this means I'll have access to this money in a few days when I turn 16.
Oh, wait, you're still 15? I thought you were 6.
How come?
I just found out about this myself.
Interesting.
I guarantee you, you will get the money in a few days.
Wait a minute. But he needs the grades changed.
This must be money your mom saved for you. You can't.
Then what's the purpose of it? Wouldn't she want me to use it to ensure a better future for myself?
I don't know, but
it's decided.
Give me your hand, boy. So, you are Graf Filch, aged 15. Birthday in 3 days. Looks like you're telling the truth. All right, deal. Come back in 3 days and we shall sort this out.
No, you don't understand. The data will be transmitted tonight. You need to hack the server now.
And to credit for you, nah, no way.
This is a matter of life and death.
Exactly. For me as well.
Listen, do you really want to pass on the opportunity to win 100,000 unis?
All right. With your prints, I should be able to plan a wire transfer right now. I'll reroute it to a few of my cryptocurrencies for
crypto?
safety reasons. But I warn you, this won't be cancelable.
Do it.
Graf.
Raptor.
And done. Just one thing. Keep in mind, I'll be watching over you, boy. If you dare double-cross me, I have the means to ruin your life.
Oh, don't worry. It already is.
Now, give me some space. I need to focus.
Come on, Ott.
I can't believe it. What's wrong with you? 100,000 units? Even in the slums, you could have lived like a lord for years with that kind of money.
Sorry, Ott. I can't stay here.
Okay, it's your decision after all. I'm not saying it's bad. Just maybe you should have thought a little more about it before rushing straight ahead.
Well, it's done.
Boys, what did I say? Leave the heck out of my place.
He better deliver.
Guys, about the dough I owe you. Yeah. Well, I got something for you that should make up for it. I just require your help with something first.
What now?
I was thinking about the tox-out pills shortage. Even if we get to live under the dome, we can't just leave all the slums people without any solution, can we?
I agree.
I've already asked Brock to investigate, but...
Good idea! He's a great detective. Uncle Wes is also on the case. Still, we should give it a go ourselves as well. It's too important.
Okay, let's try. I have a feeling those squealers are involved. We should go check that alley.
This might be dangerous.
Yeah. Listen, don't ask how, but I've got an app on my phone to track my old man.
You do?
If anything happens to me, go fetch Brock, okay?
I hope I won't have to, but you've got my word.
Oh, 88%. Oh, now I'm kind of...
It's here.
Quick, open it.
Sure.
What?
Let me think. No, where did I put this key?
A key? Like an actual key?
This bunker was built a long time ago during...
Forget the history lesson.
They're coming. We don't have much time.
Ah, there it is.
Give me that.
What's that? There seems to be another mechanism in there. Doc? You've got to be kidding me!
I have to repair this one. It's my job.
But how do I open this portal?
I won't be of any help. It's my first time here.
Oh, great.
They'll be onto us in a minute.
One of us has got to hold them back while the other figures this out. D, think you're up to giving me some time?
I can try, but...
Thanks.
I thought you'd be the fighting type.
No time to argue. Let's do this.
Here they come.
Yeah.
I don't get it. What is up with these bots?
Wish I knew. Let's survive. Then we'll figure this out. Another?
He's tough. I'm running out of time.
Hurry! Huge wave of bots incoming! You did it!
Oh. That was close. I was just pressing buttons.
Which way?
Let's split. You take the left. I'll go with the doctor.
But, Mr. Brock.
Hurry! They're here!
Why are they after us?
The door locked itself. Why did she insist on going the other way? I hope Dr. Gherkin is safe with her. There you are. What the heck are you doing?
Interrogating.
She hooked me there.
Are you nuts? You think it's the right time for this?
This guy is hiding something.
What about you?
I thought I had come clean.
No, you didn't. I wasn't finished when all those bots landed on us.
Fine. I'll tell you everything, as long as you don't get in my way to interrogate him.
Can't promise that.
Then we'll have to settle this once and for all.
A fight? No thanks. I've had enough brawling for the day. Should I remind you we're surrounded by bots who want us dead? Let's save our strength for them.
I guess you're right.
And talking about that, man, those things are everywhere. And relentless.
I'm scared. Can someone untie me?
Not yet.
But...
Are you suspecting the doctor to be the cause of the robot's havoc?
It's a possibility. He's involved in a lot of things.
That can't be right.
I've got nothing to do with this. I swear.
If he unleashed them, why risk his own life by getting through the slums? What would he gain from this?
I don't have all the info yet, but I have the means to find out.
Well, I'm not sure. Something's off.
What do you mean?
I'd like to test something. Can you open the door to these bots?
Probably. Why?
I'll stay hidden. Release one.
Are you mad? You realize they may all come at us when I open this door.
Trust me.
Very well. I'll try. Just one.
Hello. How may I serve you?
That one seems nice.
Bring it closer to Dr. Gherkin.
Don't!
Go ahead, bot. To that man in front of you.
Oh, no!
Hello.
I'm not sure what you were expecting.
Now, what happens if...
Target acquired.
Huh?
It's gone crazy.
I'll handle this. Just as I thought. They're not after the scientist. They're after me.
Good heavens!
Wait a minute. We're in this disastrous situation because of you? For crying out loud, what have you done?
No idea. Honest. Though, I guess I destroyed a lot of their friends recently. But that was self-defense.
Those things don't have a mind of their own. Someone must want you dead. And that wouldn't be such a bad option to get away from here.
Stop that. I'll figure out what's happening. But I need both of you to start pouring it out. First, Doctor.
Stay away! You're the one attracting them!
Come on. Be reasonable.
I'm safer without you around.
Guess I'll leave you alone with that girl then.
Don't! Oh boy. I'm screwed either way.
Doc, if the bots aren't attacking you, why did you call me?
I had no idea, but now it's all making sense. This morning, I was alone at the factory.
Alone?
Yes, the production process is automated, and no human operators. Actually, the pill shortage is the only reason I went to the factory today. I was starting to understand what was wrong, when suddenly, a massive number of bots rushed out of the factory, hitting me in the process. I concluded they went crazy, got frightened, ran outside to the entry box, and you know the rest.
And you never thought leaving all the work to a bunch of metallic boxes would be a bad idea?
No! The production has been working well for years. This is all very strange. These bots were programmed for one specific task at the factory. They shouldn't attack people.
But then there was
No
Tidy.
offense, Doc, but I don't trust all those programs. By the way, how come you have access to this bunker? After all, you're a stranger to the slums.
Well, ouch!
He's fainted. What's your problem?
He wasn't going to tell you the truth.
But you will?
This time, yes.
Fine. I'm all ears.
As a member of the government, he has the keys to the city.
I guessed. I was merely trying to get him to admit it. Anyway, I need a break. Let me check this room.
Don't waste your time.
Can't go there. Doesn't seem very practical to watch the latest Skyball match.
Oh, there's other sports in this.
Hey.
Oh.
Not yet. Sure. If not for the hundreds of killer machines waiting for me outside. Isn't this a view of the bunker entrance? Uh-oh. I've been in an awful lot of messed up situations in the past, but this is
why
the cherry on the cake.
And so we're the cherry.
The way is blocked. Oh, he's out cold. That girl is crazy.
Hey!
Yeah, did I really say that out loud? Tempting, but for once, I'm mighty afraid of the consequences if I did that.
You're done?
We're stuck here.
I told you, but we'll have to escape somehow.
One thing at a time. Tell me about yourself. From the start, please.
As you know, I'm a journalist. When I started this career, it was more than a job to me. This was a way to uncover the truth and make a difference in this apathetic world we live in. And that's why I got sick of writing articles like, how to prepare the best worm cake, or this year's best liveys.
True, I mean, in this day
So,
age, there
I
can't
spent
be as
months
many
working on
articles
another
like that.
investigation undercover.
Don't you have a family to take care of?
Yes, but a journalist always finds time for important matters.
Right. I forgot you drummers barely work 4 hours a day.
What a stereotype. Ever since I was a kid, I've noticed things changing. Drummers became less critical. They lived in their own bubble.
Is that really new?
To this extent? Yes. I investigated the evolution of every activity of our society, and I made some important discoveries. I was about to make them public through my media when the trouble began. You know, there's one thing even more important to me than my career.
Yourself?
No, my family. My colleagues found some videos of Sin cheating on me with another girl. This set off something inside me. He betrayed me. He betrayed our daughter. My colleagues acted nice and understanding in front of me, but behind my back, they laughed. I couldn't bear it. I got mad. I quit my job. Thus, I lost access to the best way to spread information.
I can see where this is leading.
Sin and I argued. He said it was all lies. I didn't listen, didn't believe him. Why would I? There was tangible proof. That video seemed so real.
Wait, that
But
video
he
might have been
insisted.
fake.
And if he wouldn't admit to it and apologize...
You threatened to start an expel procedure.
Yes, but he ended up leaving by himself. Despite this, I had no intention to give up on my investigation. So I reached other media. They refused my story, each and every one of them. This didn't make sense. Why would other news corporations turn down exclusive breaking information without proof? This is only a suspicion. But logic meant they're all facades.
You said it earlier. All information in the drums is controlled by a single entity, right?
Yes.
Single.
This theory got even more weight when I found out that all my findings vanished. The local data stored in my DNA, all my backups, even the original sources and everything linked to them. All gone. It was as if I had imagined it all. My friends started to think I was losing it. They were even ready to send me to a mental hospital.
Yeah, well...
Shut up, it's not a laughing matter. My friends took my daughter from me. They didn't believe me. I had lost everything. My job, my family, my friends, and my mind. But the tides of misfortune finally turned. I always carry a memory chip hidden in my clothes. During one of my investigations, it broke and stopped connecting. This made me think. What if all my backups were simply erased when I accessed the TriWeb? But I still couldn't check the data on that chip without risking it to be flagged as unsupported and erased. So, I came to the slums and brought the chip to that person called the Gloom.
What will we do without that darn mouse?
This was my last hope. My last chance to prove I wasn't just crazy. And I was right. The data is there, only part of my findings, but enough to validate all my theories. Now, I realize how much of a fool I've been. All this was a distraction. The videos were fake, very elaborate ones and undetectable to the human eye. They destroyed my life for one single reason: to prevent me from revealing the truth.
But who? What truth? Our friend is waking up.
Good timing.
I feel bad. Please, release me.
Not until you confess. Admit it.
Confess.
You're a member of the government.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Fine. Maybe another press of that button shall shake your memory.
No!
Stop that. I'll take it from here.
No, you won't.
Trust me. You won't gain anything with constant threats.
Fine. Have it your way, cowboy.
Let me gather the pieces of that puzzle. Doc, I can tell that something's bothering you. And this isn't a comfortable situation, but I need you to trust me.
Oh. Okay.
First, let's talk about this morning.
Oh, now it's another investigation.
I need some time to digest it all.
There is no time to waste.
Just 1 minute, okay?
Fine.
I'm just gonna do a little...
There sure are.
What a nice surprise. We didn't even have to look. You just came straight at us.
Raph, what do we do? What do you want?
You.
Why?
The boss will tell you. Come.
No way.
Not giving you a choice.
Graf, let me go. Or else.
Else what?
I'll call my uncle. He's a cop.
Can I, Kins? Can I?
Help yourself.
Oh, no. Oh. Oh, that only went up 1%. I wonder if this chapter is gonna take a while. You know, it is about 11 o'clock. I should probably wrap things up here. Yeah, thanks everyone for coming to stream. Now we're gonna find somebody to raid. So yeah, probably this weekend or early next week I should be finishing this. Let's see. Can't think of Epo. I think I'll just go with Sevi again. These are good nukes. Or Oh, and there we go. Well, thanks everyone for coming to stream. I hope you have a good evening.